said that Young Thug is free for now. He's free for now. They said he couldn't handle the pressure of being behind the bars. They said he couldn't handle those shackles. Hopefully, since Young Thug is out right now, he can become a better person. I'm quite certain he definitely don't want to go back where he just came from.
Well, this was excruciating because hopefully, in our collective opinion, Jeffrey would have been found not guilty of everything. So this is very painful. That's another 3 months or so in custody. And he wants to go home to his family. And negotiations totally broke down with the district attorney's office. Horribly broke down.
Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe button, tell a friend. Here we have another crazy story. They said pressure bust pipes. Imagine that. Pressure. Young Thug was under so much pressure, he decided to plea out to 40, I believe it was 44 or 45 years in jail. Think about it. That pressure got to him. You know, he accepted that 45, I believe it was 45 years. But, you know, the only good thing for him, they said, you know what? He could come out, he could stay on probation for 20 years. And then after the 20 years, the other 25, we're just gonna, you know, that'd be it. So basically, Young Thug accepted a plea deal where he's gonna stay on probation for 20 years. And if he does everything he's supposed to do, the other remaining 25 years will be thrown out at the end of 20 years. Think about it. What's the chance of Young Thug being able to go 20 years being a good boy? Think about it. So all of a sudden, Jeffrey's gonna become a good boy now? I don't think that's possible. I really don't see Young Thug staying out of trouble for 20 years. He's a very arrogant individual. Plus, what he was accused of doing. He's still a gang leader, allegedly. He's still unalive somebody, allegedly. You know, pressure bust pipes. Young Thug was behind the bars. He started crying every day. They said he gained about 75 pounds in about 2-3 years. Goes to show you, Young Thug was never about the life that he preaches. In his music, you would think that he's this tough guy. I haven't heard an individual say, oh, Thug, he's from the streets. Yeah, not because you're from the streets doesn't mean you have what it takes to be able to survive behind the bars. As you can see, Young Thug didn't have what it took to be able to survive behind those bars. He started crying. He accepted a 20-year probation. Who in their right mind would want to be on probation for 20 years? They know for a fact it's impossible, or next to it, to be a good boy for 20 years? Think about that. How old is Young Thug? Young Thug's probably in his 30s. So they want him to be a good boy for almost longer than half of the time he's been living on the earth. Am I doing the math right? I don't know. But either way, Young Thug couldn't handle it behind the bars like that. You know? His music would think that, you know, he's about that life. He knows what comes along with being on the streets. He's supposed to go to jail. But he didn't want to go to jail. He started crying. Started eating non-stop. Gained almost 100 pounds. Nervous. Not just that, Young Thug is not allowed to be around any more criminals. He can't be around his friends anymore. Splat. You know, a matter of fact, they say Young Thug can't even live in Atlanta anymore. He has to leave the whole state. Think about it. Think about that. Was that a good deal? I don't think so. But Young Thug, he was so nervous. Free me, let me out. I want to go home and see my family. I want to go and see my family. So all of a sudden, he's no longer this gangster. He's no longer that thug. He's no longer from the streets. He's no longer slime life. Now he's a fuck. Now he's a good person. He's a family man now. Unbelievable, these individuals. And I said, go listen to Young Thug's music. You would think he was really about that life. You would think that he would do what he got to do. If he goes to jail, he just do his time and that's it. But no, he was an imposter. Imagine that. Imagine being an imposter. Tricking the people. Making them think you're really, you know, about that gangster life. But you're not. You're just an adult baby. Imagine that. Young Thug was an adult baby. He started crying behind the bars. I can't believe this. But they say he's free now. Young Thug, they said he tried to, when he was behind the bars, he tried to, you know what he tried to do? He tried to have some illegal stuff handed off to him. So how is Young Thug in a free society is going to be able to stay away from substance he's not supposed to be around? I don't think that's possible for Young Thug. Believe it or not, I give it about 3 years the longest Young Thug be back in there. I mean, maybe 3.5, maybe 3.5. I could be wrong, maybe 4. I don't see any way Young Thug could go 4 years. I'm just talking, that's it. We'll go 4 years of being a good boy. They say he can't rap about certain things anymore. He can't be around his fellow gang members anymore. What's he gonna do for a living? Think about that. I wonder if he's gonna start making real music now, telling people, you know what? I went behind the bars. I was so scared. I couldn't stop eating. I couldn't stop eating. I was so scared. I was nervous. I even accepted a 20-year probation. 20 years? 20 years, flying cars are gonna be flying in the sky. I mean, in 20 years, people probably gonna start living on Mars. Unbelievable. So Young Thug is out. He cried his way out of jail, big baby. He can't be in Atlanta anymore around his fellow criminals. He proved that he wasn't about that slime life. He proved that he was just a big baby. He couldn't handle the pressure of being behind the bars, but he was singing a good song. Tell you how he's doing this. He's doing some type of criminal activity to somebody. But when they caught him, you know, it is what it is. But I'm just talking. But to make a long story short, I think Young Thug, he took a bad deal. He should have stayed in jail for 20 years and had 5 years already served. He did 15, could come out home a little early, probably home in 12 years. But no, he couldn't handle the pressure. The life of a criminal. Till next time. I'm just talking, but I see him do it though. Unbelievable.